Hello guys, back to work today. We've got a double plot to do. It was full of water. I checked the corners with the laser. This corner is 25 mil out. As you can see, it's under the water. Here is the drawing. We've got the drainage, we've got the vents, we've got everything on it. And this is the footing. As you can see, is a mess. It is a mess. This is the first lift we've got in 1 hour. Half pack of blocks. Just making ready. Square the plot. And now I just start build the corner. If it was dry, I would have put a line from pin to pin, then use the spray, paint spray, and it's quite easy. I'll show you in the next video how I do it, but this footing is full of water and it's wet. Everything is wet. It's just a mess. But we'll get there. Check the footing with the laser. I know the corners are fine, just one corner is 25 mil low. So I'm just gonna build this block corner, and once we finish the block work, we're gonna double check it with the laser again and make sure everything is level, and then we're gonna build our brick corners. We do everything by hand, we don't use profiles, we just hand build the corners. Profiles are boring sometimes, yeah. That's how I learn it anyway. Hand build the corners, don't use profiles. As if you learn how to hand build the corners, it's easier. Profiles, anyone can do it. Nearly there. I'm gonna level the corner, and I'm gonna level it from the pin. Yes, I'm gonna put the level all the way from the pin up, and I'm gonna do the same with the brickwork, so the measurements won't change. Now I'm building the next corner. Luke is doing the other half of the plot. I'm doing half, he's doing half. And we're gonna meet up in the middle. He's got his own way, I got my own way. I squared this block using a line. And now I'm gonna build this corner as well. This corner is fine, it's 10 mil out or something. I'm just gonna build it. When we start the corners, we always measure the plot, measure the pins, and we divide the measurement by 450, which is a block, and we know how to start the corner so you don't get cuts in the middle of the plot. You can see I'm using a 100 mil cut, which is not 100 mil, it's a bit bigger, but it's gonna work. If you use a bigger cut, you can just tighten up the perps, and if you use a smaller cut, just open up the perps and it should work. Level it again from the pin, and we're all good. I always put a block on top of the corner that I just built, or sometimes even 2 blocks, and I can pull the line tight so the line doesn't sag. I'm gonna put the corner block on and I'm gonna run in 2 courses at once. I got the drainage on this side, you can see it on the drawing. It's a big hole. We're gonna use a 1500 lintel, which have to have 150 bearing either side. I quickly gonna measure where the center of the pipe is, somewhere here, and then I'm gonna use a spray paint just to mark it out so I can clearly see where it goes. I've always set my own drainage. Even if the engineer marks the drainage, I always double check, because they ain't got a fucking clue about it. And in the end you're gonna lose money and time if you have to take your work down. So yeah, I set my own drainage and I know it's right. It takes a bit longer, but you know it's right. Drainage has been set, now I'm gonna start to run in. I do 2 courses at once, it won't look too bad to be honest. The concrete is up and down, 20 mil here, 20 mil there, but it's maximum, so we should be alright. Yeah, I'll do 2 courses at once and it's quicker for me sometimes. It's not that hard as it looks, you just have to look down the line and you can see if the block is leaning in and out or it's not straight. And when you lay the second course on top, you can see it if you lay right the first course, and you can just tap it here and there. Second course, as I said, the concrete is up and down and it's tight beds, but even if I'm 10 mil above the line I should be alright, because I'm gonna gain it on the brickwork. It's just 4 courses of bricks on top. If I pick the corners up like 5-10 mil max, I'm gonna make it. It's not us, it's the ground workers. The concrete is up and down. As you can see, I'm done. Is 2 courses at once, 150 minimum bearing on the lintel, wall ties in the corners. We spread the wall ties every 900. The footing is a mess, muddy, wet, everything. We do use the wheelbarrows as easier and quicker, easier for the laborers as well. As you can see, if you look down the line, nothing's kicking. It's acceptable. 2 courses at once, quicker. Now I'm gonna do the internal scan. Same, 2 courses at once. I mark it. I'm just gonna move the line across, and as you can see I put a block on top so the line doesn't pull my corner. Yep, I'm gonna start to run in. Even if I mark it, I have to tape it to make sure it's right. 300 should be the measurement, but you can go 305, which we always do. We didn't mark the vents as well, so we know where to leave the block out. And here we go. Hard day, muddy, wet. We start around 9 o'clock. We should get all this block work done and the brick corners up today, which is around 450 blocks in total between 2 bricklayers. It is okay. Small beds. If you can't get the block down, just slide it and it's gonna go down. It's easy. To be honest, yeah, if you wanna get into bricklaying, the quickest way and the easiest way is to get into the footings. As if you're doing houses, it ain't gonna be that easy. But here you can get away with lots of things and you can spot mistakes and sort out mistakes, so it's how I learn it anyway. Also, I do fill the joints on the back with my trowel, so everything is filled, no holes, no gaps, nothing. If they come and check it, they can't move. And one more tip, if you wanna learn this trade, yeah, learn it the good way, not the bad way first, because you always can make it the bad way, but if you learn it crap, like bad, you ain't gonna be able to make it good. I'm gonna do the back of the plot now. Same, 2 courses at once, but I have to check the measurements to make sure the plot is right. I mark where the jack wall is. It's there, and from the other side, which is there, and then I just tape the marks, and I should have 300 mil, and I know the plot is right. Way too much mud, way too much. I'll double check with the laser the corners to make sure they're right, and I write on every corner how far is out, and to be honest, this plot is within 10 mil. Now I'm doing the jack wall on my own. Luke is doing the front, I think. I'll finish this and then I'll be on the brickwork corners ready for tomorrow.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we share.
done. Fill the backs, no holes. Look is doing the front, as you can see. Everything is a mess. It could be worse, but at the minute we're waiting for muck. It's hard to get the stuff over. Start to build this brick corner. It's 4 courses, which is 375. I always hand build the corners. To be honest, I like it, and I think the profiles are boring, and you don't spend that much time like hand building the corners. It keeps you busy. Build your block corner right, yeah. As soon as you start the brick corner, you just look down the brick and you can see if it's tipping in or out, and you follow your blocks. I'll try to make a better video for that to explain how I do that. So you don't really have to use the level to plumb it. It's just you look down the block. This job is struggling with like getting the stuff over, like the muck and blocks. Is part of the job. It could be worse. Yeah, nearly finished the block work. I start doing the brick corners, and tomorrow this plot should be done. So it will take us a day and a half, 2 in 1. And it's around 450 blocks and around 700 bricks. This corner is nearly done. It's within gauge. I'm gonna level it, then I'm gonna start the other corner. You see, everything it's level. If you do your block right, your brickwork will be alright. Don't need to top a lot, just a little bit. That's it. Corner's done. I'm gonna move on the next one. corner now. Luke is doing his side, so I'm doing 2 brick corners, he's doing 2 brick corners, and once we're done we're just gonna load out and make it ready for tomorrow. On average we lay about 600 bricks each, 700 bricks each a day. It all depends on the plot, if the plot is square or it's got bays on it, but yeah, our average is around 700-800 bricks a day, and block wise around 250. It all depends on the build, but yeah, you can earn your money. Rain is coming, but I'm gonna finish this corner and cover it up, and I think that's it for today. It'll start raining in a minute, it looks dark, so finish the corner, point the back, make sure there's no holes, point, brush, and then we join the front, and that's it. Tape it is gauge. I'm gonna level it with a big level, and I know the measurement won't change. If you use your small level, you might not get it plumb all the way up, but if you use the big level from the pen, you'll know your footing is level. And you're not far out, you are within 10-15 mil like length, which is acceptable. Thank you for watching. Level, as you can see, nothing's kicking out. Level, it's not perfect, but they won't take this corner down. Everything is level. I'm gonna point. It rains, so I have to cover the corner. Point it, I'll give it 2-3 minutes, then I'm gonna brush it off, and that's it for today. Block work is done, brick corners are up. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.